In this time of the pandemic, I am super grateful for the presence of social media because it has truly enabled me to connect with potentially anyone, like everyone in this world, with access to the internet and stuff. Like, I was able to connect with friends who I barely talked with in real life, and the accessibility and ease of being able to just connect with people with the tips of my fingers. Just the sparking up conversations from just a simple heart eye reaction or something on an Instagram story. I think it's just amazing. And with Zoom and everything, I was able to do yoga with my friends in Thailand, in Taiwan. I was able to do like a 4-way call with friends from Canada, England, Spain, and we were baking banana bread together. Or like, there's just so much you can do, and I love Facebook Messenger for the features of the filters, and I don't know, recently they removed the games that you could play through Facebook Messenger chat, video chat. And that's so sad because I really love to play the games. But there's also the feature of being able to watch videos together, and there was also a Netflix party and stuff. Like, even though we're deprived of like real face-to-face social connections, there's still plenty of ways to connect with others, and I'm just really grateful being able to talk to my parents and have a lunch while they're having dinner, like having a meal with them or singing with them, even though the audio is lagging. Like, even though most of the time the audio is lagging, and then I have to try to keep my tempo, which then I it's like a, what's the word? Reverb? I don't know. It's like kind of an echo that I have to keep my tempo because they're singing, like they think that they're singing at the same time as me, you know? But yeah, it's really funny. It's a really fun idea. But also, I think that the rise of technology and social media had enabled us to access so many resources and access so much education and knowledge, and basically you can find information about practically anything and everything. There's online courses for everything basically, and also on YouTube there's tutorials for everything. So there's this guy who grew up without a dad, so he's been dedicating his channel to posting tutorials for like all the things that a dad would teach their sons or daughters for that matter, I guess. So basically, like, everyone who grew up without a dad can learn the life skills that a dad would have taught them. And that is such a beautiful concept. And yeah, like, there's so much access to all kinds of information, but also on the other side of things, because there's so much information and the ability for anyone to contribute and create, sometimes like it can be unreliable and the sources of the information can be misleading, and it can sometimes be hard to figure out what the truth really is, and things can be misconstrued really easily. And so I just think that it depends on how you use the internet. Like, you have to be really you have to kind of be careful and take everything with a grain of salt. But yeah, I think it can be a really good resource for connection and education and everything if it's used in the right way. But yeah, the rise of technology, as I have learned from the series Startup, is that it can segregate a lot of people. Like, for instance, the older people who aren't as adapt to technology can find themselves really left behind, and automation processes can really take away jobs and everything. And whilst the efficiency, I guess, the efficiency and accuracy can increase from the process of automation, it strips away the humanity. I don't know, I don't know if it's worth costing people their livelihoods, and because everyone needs a living, everyone needs money to survive in these days, and yeah, so there's always a good side and a bad side, and then there's also the thing of especially with COVID, tracking of information and stuff, and making it a requirement that people are having these applications so that they can record the symptoms and stuff. But what if someone doesn't have a phone, or the app isn't supported on their phone and stuff? It's it can be really segregating. So I don't know. Technology can be really good in one aspect, but it can also be harmful.
To meet more people from around the world and see the latest videos, follow Citizens of Seoul.